Alright, so I got my sim. I got me caught back up. She's back at the editor in chief position in the journalism. And by this point, I've actually completed her lifetime want. You can see that down by under her little picture, it's actually grayed out or browned out or whatever color that is. And she's done. But I wanted to go back and give you a little bit of a review on, you know, I told you when I rebuilt her, I changed some things. So I'm going to show you what all I changed so that maybe you can find a median in between here and there, and maybe this LP will help you. If nothing else, it'll be maybe slightly entertaining in the least. This actually does take place in the same neighborhood that she was in. So, you'll see some of the same people that she's friends with, but you also see some new people, and some people that were there are gone. Because by this time, Simus Bachelor, which was her co-worker, is dead. He was my friend, and he's not anymore. So, oopsie daisies and oh well. You can see there she's achieved the Star News anchor. She's mastered her charisma and her writing skill. As far as her cooking and mechanical skill, I don't know what level she was on and what level she is on now. But that's just kind of, it is what it is. Her lifetime happiness career point things. She got a lot more of them than I thought she would. But all of these are ones that in one way or another will help her out. Either in her job or making friends or learning skills or saving time. Speedy cleaner. Why did I give her the speedy cleaner? Oh, I'll go ahead and warn you that I did make some changes to the house. I actually made a lot of changes to the house. Some of them are simple changes, like she's got a better TV. Well, whoop-de-doo, she's got a flat screen plasma TV. But and then she actually got one logic point that she didn't really need. But other things are stuff like I added an extra bedroom, so she has a bedroom. I mean, she's got 2 bedrooms now, not just one. There's more decorations and things like that in the house. Paintings, statues, flowers, whatnot. Okay. Alright, so first biggest change is I have a maid now. So she doesn't have to do so much cleaning up around her own house. The maid will do it. Which is actually going to come in handy when I have more than one person in the house. Alright, so I said I had never been inside this house. I'm going to change that. I will go inside this house. May not stay very long, but I will go inside the house. And evidently this door I'm looking at is not the front door. Not sure why, but you would think it would be the front door. That's not a very pretty blue for that truck. I mean, it is a pretty blue, but pretty blues are not supposed to be on trucks. I should know, I have a truck. And it's not pretty blue. It's kind of an odd color, bluey green. There's only 2 of them in Southeast Tennessee. And one of them's mine. And that's all it took. Yeah, so that means that she has gotten all 10 of her charisma points. This house has got 2 bedrooms. Actually, if I recall, this house is kind of backwards.
So we
because the bedrooms are down here on the first floor, and the kitchen and living room and everything are up here on the second floor. I mean, aren't you supposed to have your living areas on the first floor and the private rooms on the second floor? That's how most houses work, anyway. Evidently, I can't talk to him because he's on his way to work. Okay, well, never mind then. Guess I'll just go home as soon as we can clear up the traffic jam at the door. Before I go, I'm gonna steal their plants from the garden. This is actually one of the kind of weird things about the gardening trait, if you want the gardening trait, is that you can just walk into random lots and start picking plants. In one of the other neighborhoods, there's this older couple that has a farm, and they've got like bukus of plants out back. And you can just walk onto their land and start picking their plants and walk off. I think if you stay there too long, somebody does come out back and try to talk to you, but it's just like, okay, whatever. Talk to them, then go back to picking plants. There's also some of the outdoors parks that you can go to and pick plants, and that's a useful resource if you don't have a lot of money. Go pick a bunch of plants and then just eat the fruit. But you can't eat everything like that, but fruits and vegetables you can. So it's not like you can go to the store and buy some egg and just eat raw egg. That would be disgusting, but yes. Alright, better TV? Oh, something else is you might see some different books or new books that are in her inventory or her bookcase, and that's because when I moved her into this house, this is actually the same house that the other sim that glitched was in, and so all the books that were in her bookcase are now in this sim's bookcase. That didn't change, but in order to get her writing skills, she had to keep writing, and so she wrote more books with more titles, and so there's different books, different genres of books. I think she's got 8 or 9 writing points. So she's written quite a few books. Alright, I suppose I'll give you one last update on my foot. Everything's healing up. Still a little bit of a hole in my foot, but back to using it like normal. It doesn't hurt me pretty much at all anymore. I suppose it does hurt a little if I spend numerous days on my feet constantly, but I'll get over it. And that would be somebody calling. Answer. Cyclone.
Kribanayu. Shomikana, Shigi Maki and
I suppose if you're
Lafana.
really, really
Nashtubi.
interested in what goes on in my life, my husband and I were outside picking grapes off our vine, and I got stung or bit or something got a hold of me. Now my fingers
Shiwanka de
swollen
Durlip.
up.
Makifane Muna. Talidi.
Yeah.
Cavalati.
Kind of painful too.
Kimia Dreta Makafash.
I'm not allergic to
Kurakati.
anything like that, but it's just unpleasant. I'm trying to switch places with the TV and the bookcase, because having that TV on the wall right there kind of blocks off the view of the house. But I forgot that there was a painting right there, or a sculpture, something. It's like a sculpture you hang on the wall. So I'm not sure if that's considered. It's a piece of artwork. How about that? It's wall art. This actually works out a lot better.
Oh. Uh-huh.
Except I think I need a new light.
Halivan Dort. Sabat. Maki
And
Ras.
I forgot to move the game over to where the TV was.
Ada. Zubazina.
Just all of a sudden this corner over
Eagle
here
Rocks?
seems
Hubinaga
dark.
Mafala. Teatro. Turn up Latsnu. Mikali Miyasa. Dusty Jovade Rockbot. Shivadu. Mm, mm.
Hmm?
Mm, 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 mm.
I hate this song.
I love this song.
Oy.